What's up, Gemini? This is Run and Gun Tarot. Welcome to the number one tarot channel in the world, in the galaxy. Gemini, we have the Two of Cups for you. I'm your host, Peter, by the way, in some circles known as Dylan. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm just being silly. Two of Cups in the reverse. I do tarot reading online for a website, and they have you use like a pseudonym, so hence that. But Two of Cups in reverse, Gemini. This represents Cancerian season. Could be moving into Leo as well with that Leo lion here. We're in Cancerian season until the 21st of July. This has been recorded July 12th. But timeless, when you come across this reading. The message I got for you, Gemini, was don't lose your job. Don't lose your job, Gemini, but also don't miss out on the work in front of you. You could lose your job by failing to realize that, oh my God, I have a job to do. I should have been doing this. Nonetheless, Two of Cups in the reverse is a falling out energy. Could be personal, could be business, a falling out of contracts, not seeing an eye to eye. Not seeing eye to eye, I should say. I should phrase that properly. And then, sure enough, Leo the lion here, again, Cancer moving into Leo season, can be represented here as the Two of Cups is Cancerian energy. And then the actual Leo the lion featured on Strength card. Eights are about new beginnings here, and abundance, golden backgrounds is a blessing or a gift from the higher power, the universe, or God, or whatever you subscribe to or believe in. Hopefully it's Run and Gun Tarot. But, the Strength card is the Empress showing strength and discipline over the lower bestial energies of Leo the lion, or just depicted here in this animal. Fear, anger, hatred, not having this reactionary kind of response to this falling out energy with the Two of Cups in reverse. The lemniscate over the Empress's head is a lifestyle, a way of being, an ethic to uphold over eternity, essentially, because that's what the lemniscate represents, infinity. Timelessness, okay? Really tuning into that kind of quality of peace that comes from that timelessness that we seek and that we find in meditation and sleep, rest, rejuvenation, recovery. Sleeping on it, not having a reactionary response. Not biting someone's head off, Gemini, hence, not losing your job. All that's going to do, and I should say Virgo, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is work card energy in the reverse, outside of work, hence losing a job. Temperance in reverse, Sag, Jupiter energy. This is being thrown off your divine timing by operating with these lower frequencies as opposed to higher frequencies such as gratitude, thankfulness, joy, bliss, peace. These are scientifically measured frequencies, rates of vibration on brain scans. So it's palpable, it's measurable, it's empirical evidence. Gemini, the energies that you subscribe to dictate your reality. Perception is reality. So definitely check that internal kind of mechanism. If you always have like a victim mentality versus if you're trying to just kind of like toxically be positive, like that's not going to help either. Like sometimes you got to really change the narrative based on the understanding that you're not your conditioning, you're not the identity that the world gave you, essentially. No one else could define you, only you could define you ultimately. And that's kind of what we get when we kind of tap into that kind of Buddhist Zen meditation, when you sit down and meditate and close your eyes and you're just left with that space, that emptiness, that void, that vacuum, that essence, that source that we all come from. It doesn't even have a quality or characteristic of black or empty, or it's pure being. It's point zero from which all things come from. And it's at that point zero mark that you understand, oh, this is the canvas upon which I could express myself. And hopefully that expression is going to be of a higher frequency, hence free will, freedom of choice, freedom of will to choose love over hate, love over fear, things of this nature. Not, snapping off on someone as well, Gemini. A lot of planets in the sign of Cancer, I should say. The moon not being a planet, but actually the moon is in Leo. What am I saying here? But the sun is in Cancer. We're in Cancer season, obviously. Mercury is in Cancer. Planet of intellect, mentality, communication. The sun is life and identity. Cancer, fourth house astrology, ruling sign, ruling planet, the moon. But this is emotional comforts. This is maternal energy. This is home, roots, family, self-care, emotions, foundations, children, women, femininity. So your life and identity in regards to this sector could be, could be being given the spotlight, essentially, in how you communicate your identity and who you are and your comforts and where you come from. Taking what's beneficial and discarding, the rest and choosing not to any longer identify with that which is not, beneficial to the foundation of who you are and who you want to be, henceforth moving forward. We talk about the feminine energy. This is the energy of creation, divine feminine energy. So how you express yourself in your words and your intellect and the backdrop, your approach. In the beginning, God said, let there be light. So it's like your words are creating your reality. But not only the words, but it's essentially the vibration behind the words. So it's like, if we're talking about meditation, some meditations are mantras, like Buddhist mantras, where you're just, oming, like om, om, om. There's vibrations that you could tune into. So be very mindful of that, Gemini. Your modus operandi is as above, so below. Your motto, your creed of the Magician card in the tarot. Virgo energy here as well on deck. That's also ruling planet Mercury. So if you're feeling like you could be out of work here with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Gemini, Virgo share the same ruling planet Mercury, which is my point there. Mercury's in Cancer. So, you could, Eight of Pentacles in reverse could be out of work too. It could be read as pointing to the Seven of Pentacles, something growing in slowly but surely. Something on your life path with the 7, spiritual number. All numbers are spiritual, but 7 is in particular pertaining to the esoteric and spirit and your path and your journey. So it might be unfolding a little bit slower than comfortable for you, Gemini. But again, if you start to worry this, if you start to operate strictly within the confines of time, man-made time, hence that lion on the strength card here, and you start to become aggressive and fearful and then default into this worry mode, that's all conditioning, okay? That brings your divine timing down, temperance in the reverse. That's less likely to illuminate your path because you're now in fight or flight mode. So when you broaden your perspective, broaden your vision, broaden your sense of self, your self-limiting beliefs and ideologies, and the whole world is open to you, and anything is possible. Again, getting back to that source, meditation. Okay, so you could start to view your conditioning, your thoughts, your feelings from a removed sense, so it's not so up in your face personal, you're not identifying with it. This is going to allow for vision, 2 of Wands in the upright. Okay. You might even be thinking about, switching jobs, switching careers with the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is planning, strategizing, forecasting for the future. Excuse me as I go off camera. Wipe my nose. Two of Wands, planning, strategizing, and forecasting for the future. Looking at new horizons. Could be in the work sector. Virgo energy is the energy of daily routines, sense of service, systems, analytical nature, work habits, organization, sense of usefulness, service given. Okay, this is all 6th house Virgo energy here. That's the energy behind this card, 8 of Pentacles. So you could be looking at making a change moving forward. It's also health and fitness. So something to keep in mind, as there may have been a falling out, Gemini. That's what I have here. Kind of a twofold message. If it isn't an actual falling out, it's the essence of the message. The message's essence is of the notion of don't miss this work in front of you. Don't be blind to the possible work in front of you. And maybe even venturing out to your own kind of business and self-employment, things of this nature. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Gemini. I think I'm going to leave it there. All my info is in the description box below. My website, my contact information is on the website. All my social media where I put out content is there. Feel free to like, share, follow here and across all social media platforms. Subscribe, leave comments, likes, all that good stuff. I can't do this without you guys. And yeah, holler at your boy for a one-on-one reading. Love you, Gemini. Peace.